In Brisbane, Customs and Border Protection have taken aside this Australian couple returning from Fiji for a routine search.
Is it going to unpack all the whole bag? Yep. So we've got to repack it?
No, I'll repack them.
Yeah, right.
You don't reckon I'll repack them?
Lulu, mate.
Why is that?
I've never seen you blokes repack bags properly. Never seen.
Okay.
You just had practice.
Yeah, I'm still not good at it.
How many times have you been stopped by customs?
Well, we watch these clowns on TV too, so...
Yeah. Well, they don't show the whole story. They don't show us repack. No one's interested in saying that.
No, we're not.
Officer Tom is finding a number of packets of medications that have not been declared.
A couple of different types of tablets in
One's for
here.
anti-nausea, one's of these.
Yeah, okay.
And the other one's that help you sleep.
What are they made from? What's the active ingredient in those?
Some of the medication seems to be in someone else's name.
Who's this person?
That's my maiden name.
Your passport then?
I thought he took the passport.
So,
You okay with that? You just stop the cigarettes to stop you from smoking.
Supervising Officer Chris is paying close attention to the woman's very nervous behaviour. Her agitation could be a sign that she is worried that something illegal will be found. It's 4 in the morning on the outskirts of Gatton, a country town west of Brisbane, and immigration are conducting a large-scale roadside operation, pulling over workers on their way to local farms.
So immigration are here today to speak to any non-citizens about their immigration status and determine if they've got the right to work in Australia.
Farming regions like this area have harvest seasons that attract many foreign workers.
When did you arrive? When did you first come to Australia?
Traditionally over the years we've found a lot of people who come to this region may not have the correct visa to work, but it's easy work to get and they often pay cash in hand, so it doesn't really matter about their visa status to the employers.
There are people from all over the world passing through the checkpoint, and most of them are cleared to leave. But there could be a problem with the people in this van who are on their way to work on a nearby farm.
The passport? Yeah. India, November, Oscar.
All their passport numbers and details are checked by relaying them to the immigration main office.
Next one passport is Yankee Alpha.
But it turns out it's not the passengers who have a problem.
So we just conducted a status check of you and we understand that you hold a tourist visa with a no work condition.
Yeah, I just take people to work.
You take people to work?
Yeah, I know work.
Are you paid
just
to
help
take
my-
people to work?
Yeah, I just
Yes,
help
you
my
are.
sister because she's little bit sick.
So under the Immigration Act, that's work as defined by us. So you're breaching your visa conditions this morning by driving people to work.
At Sydney's International Mail Centre, Customs and Border Protection officers come across a wide range of prohibited items.
Basically, we are looking for all sorts of things ranging from weapons up to narcotics.
So far today, Officer Jake has already come across 2 suspicious packages sent from Malaysia, and now he thinks he may have a third.
I can see what appear to be possibly pens of some kind, and I'm not exactly sure what these round rolls are, but it seems to be fairly inconsistent within.
Once taken to the testing room, Officer Jake selects one of the larger boxes to inspect first and immediately finds a problem with these rolls of packing tape.
Okay, these ones immediately feel heavier, so that's an indication that there could be something inside there.
And it's not hard to find out why they are unusually heavy.
So if I make an incision, and there we go. We've got a white powder in this case.
At an early morning roadside operation, immigration suspect they have caught this Indonesian man working illegally.
So you're breaching your visa conditions this morning by driving people to work.
It's likely he will need to be transferred to the local police station for further questioning.
So I'll be asking you to step out of the vehicle shortly, but at the moment if you just remain there and then we'll have a chat about your tourist visa and why you're working on it.
But it seems that word of the situation has got out to the man's sister, who has just turned up, and she wants to know what's going on.
But he's already told me this morning that he's being paid for what he's doing today.
Because today I'm not feeling well. That's why I need someone to driving just today.
Immigration will need to determine if this is just a one-off or an ongoing arrangement. The man's sister, Maelia, is adamant that her brother has done nothing wrong.
He only helping me driving just in the morning to drop to the office. This is not working because I need someone help.
She actually owns and operates a business contracting workers out to the local farms.
70 people work for me and stay in my place to organize them to work in the farm. I've been checking every year, been stopped. I never even one of my workers found out without visa.
But now officers need to detain her brother.
Okay, so we're going to get you to step out. Okay, so I'm going to grab onto this arm.
Maelia steps in when she sees that her brother is being detained.
What's what to say?
I want to Teresa.
I never even work in the farm.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah?
can you go step over there, please? Can you step away? Okay, you're not helping the situation. I'll come and have a chat to you later.
But you
if
can't
you'd like to
judge
speak.
people by his stuff, or if you
If
have
you would
evidence.
like to speak to
No,
someone.
This is true, but if you
Ma'am,
can see
I'm not here to
them,
argue with you. If you'd
and
like
you
to speak to
find
my
them,
manager.
So many people in the other, you have found it in
Okay,
Ma'am,
just
go
here,
speak
yeah,
to my
I'll
manager.
having work.
Ma'am, go speak to my manager. She'll be happy to chat to you.
This is not fair. I'm not stupid.
As Customs and Border Protection inspect this Australian woman's bags, she seems to be becoming increasingly nervous and agitated.
Stop the cigarettes to stop you from smoking.
Already, a few packets of medication have been found that should have been declared.
There's nothing wrong with carrying medication as long as it's prescribed to.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
So prescription is a restriction. You can't just go and buy that over the counter.
We know that.
Yeah.
So you still have to declare it, and then when we ask what it is, you inform us that you've got a prescription for it. That's all. But you still need to declare that you are carrying restricted
Medication.
goods. Yeah, but
Even OTC, do you understand what that is?
over the counter
Yeah, do you have to do that
medications,
as well?
depending on what it is.
Yeah.
If it's just standard Panadol, no. But if you're carrying
Yeah.
20 packets of Panadol,
Yeah.
then I would put it down there definitely, because you see you can get bags extras that can show up in a heap of tablets.
Now, a small medicine bottle is found that contains an unidentified liquid.
That's my ears. That's what happened on the island. My ears got wet.
the
And
bottle
the
is
nurse,
in it.
the island nurse, conveyor nurse, they just put it into a smaller bottle.
Yeah, but it's if you read the front of that, that's codeine, which is a highly restricted drug.
At a roadside operation, immigration officers are detaining this Indonesian man for further questioning about his visa status. And his sister is not happy.
Where's your manager?
I'm just getting
I'm
right
not
on.
fair. You can't judging because he can't speak English and you pressure them.
I'm gonna-
It's not fair.
ma'am.
He's in the farm.
I'm
You
going
can't
to talk to
judging.
him. He's the person that I need to talk to. I'll have an interpreter so he
Yes.
understands me.
Yes.
Okay? But I'm going to be talking to him. He's the visa holder.
Maelia is insisting that Richard hasn't broken any immigration laws by driving workers to local farms for her employment contracting business.
It's
Can
it's
you go
not
take her
fair.
away and speak to her away?
No, you charging people without see them.
Okay, so
Driving
let's,
helping me today because I'm not feeling well to drop to the office. That's not working in the visa. Is he working? He get paid for that? Where is the evidence?
Maelia lives and works in Australia legally, but Richard is here on a tourist visa that does not allow any work.
So no decision's been made just yet. We've made an initial decision because he holds the incorrect visa for what we think he's doing this morning.
Yeah,
which is
but you
working.
thinking doesn't
But
mean
You
right.
need to let me finish. His
Yes.
visa hasn't been cancelled yet. He's just coming with us for further interviews.
Her brother Richard will be taken to the local police station, where immigration will interview him to decide whether or not to cancel his visa. And he is not the only one.
So has anyone got a passport or their driver's license that they haven't given to me now?
The operation has located a number of other people who seem to have the wrong visas, including all the people in this van.
Okay, we've pulled over a van. It's full of Solomon Island nationals.
Yep.
And so far we've got 5 unlawfuls.
Yep.
And it looks like 6 people that are on visitor visas that aren't allowed to work.
Okay.
13 people are now taken to the Gatton police station so formal interviews can be conducted and each person's immigration status can be confirmed.
And through that door. Can I get you to take a seat just on that side? You go around this side.
We've got a white powder in this case.
At Sydney's International Mail Centre, Officer Jake is inspecting 3 suspicious packages that have arrived from Asia. And the very first one seems to have a concealment inside rolls of packing tape.
I'm going to take it over to hazmat ID machine for testing. So if this is heroin, the hazmat ID will tell me so. And there we go. You can see here from the top match, it's given us heroin.
The second box, full of toiletries, is opened, and a bottle of liquid soap is identified as the most likely place to conceal something.
Okay, so I'd expect to see quite a volume of body wash inside here, but in actual fact, there's very little, and it appears to be some kind of packages within this.
Customs and Border Protection are concerned that this Australian woman is trying to bring in an illicit substance inside a medication bottle.
If you read the front of that, that's codeine, which is a highly restricted drug.
She also has a number of unidentified pills inside another container.
So the 3 tablets that are in here, do you know what each one of them is?
One's just like vomiting, and 2 are to help you sleep.
Do you have any other medication that hasn't been declared?
The pills will be taken and analysed to see if they are prohibited. But there could now be another problem, as a number of graphic adult magazines have been found that may be prohibited or restricted.
They were bought here, those?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That doesn't actually have a whole lot of impact then, because there are restrictions depending on the type of pornography that it is.
Well, Fiji didn't. It doesn't say it on Fiji, Fatty, and that's all we took it.
We're talking about Australian law. We're talking about export from Australia and import to Australia.
As much as I know about the law, if they're not sealed, they should be okay. Have you got a phone?
No, phone's over there.
I just want to let the papers up there.
Can't actually use your phone while you're in there.
We're allowed to ring a solicitor, so we're going to ring a solicitor.
You can't use your phone for any purpose in here.
So how do you ring a solicitor?
Why do you need to ring a solicitor?
Well, I want to ring a solicitor now.
What for?
I want to ring a solicitor. I don't care what. I don't care. I want to ring a solicitor now.
Okay. So how many times have you done this before for her? Driven the workers to work?
This Indonesian man, who was here on a tourist visa, was stopped at a dawn roadside operation, driving a busload of farm workers for his sister. And it may not be the only time he has done this.
So for around about 1 month being here, or 1.5 months, I've done it maybe 10 times or 15 times, I forget.
Having admitted to driving the bus on a regular basis, Richard is issued with an intention to cancel his visa. Now he will have one last chance to plead his case.
I don't understand about situation in Australia. I come here just have my sister. I don't understand. I just help. I get the problem. I can't too much. I don't know. In my country, if you have family, you need to help. No need to pay, get the pay or something. Just help. Just it.
Richard's response will need to be compelling, as it may be his only hope of remaining in Australia. An Australian woman and her companion, who are returning from Fiji, have been found to be carrying unidentified pills and adult magazines that may be prohibited or restricted.
No, because these guys haven't even told us. They've told us nothing. They pulled us out of the line and they didn't say why they were searching us.
We don't have to.
That, really? I don't have to tell you why we need to talk to a solicitor because, mate, you know what that is? That's reciprocal manners. We've spotted this, guys, we just want to have a look at it. You don't. This is the wrong way to go about it, mate. It really is. You don't treat people like this. You really don't. If you had said, guys, you might have an extra bottle of booze here, you know, have a look. You did not do anything of the sort. And it's because I don't have to. Okay, that's fine. And, but you need to actually, you haven't made one bit of communication with us. So, yeah.
Yep. Now, I've spoken to the supervisor and she informed me that you've requested to talk to the solicitor. He's happy for you to contact the solicitor. In no way is that going to change the fact that we're going to continue with our search and continue to check the bags, but we are happy for you to contact the solicitor.
Well, just do the search and I'll have to finish them.
Oh, you can call him now if you like.
No.
Okay.
No, we're actually finished.
No other items of concern are found in the bags, but the magazines are taken away to be classified, while Supervising Officer Chris has the test results of the pills. And it's not good news.
Okay, so we just tested that and that's come back as a border control substance being morphine. We've also tested the other two substances and they're also border controlled tablets, and we'll be seizing all the items today.
The liquid in the codeine bottle gets the all clear, as do the magazines. But the couple is not off the hook.
So the outcome for today is that we've issued an infringement notice for $340 for the border control substances. The pornographic material was classified to be to meet Australian standards and been released. And the Australian Federal Police have also spoken to both the passengers about importing of border control substances.
Finally, after paying the $340 fine, the couple is now free to go.
It was over nonsense. It was over a few medication. That was what it was over in the end. So I have a real problem with being dragged out and not being told what they're looking for.
But Customs and Border Protection don't need to give any explanation for conducting a search.
When you travel into Australia, all your belongings are under Customs control until such time as they're released. So that's why we were searching your bags today.
At the Sydney International Mail Centre, 3 individual boxes from Asia are being examined. And in one box, Officer Jake has already found a concealment of heroin inside rolls of tape.
We've got a white powder in this case.
And inside another box, he has now located 3 packages hidden inside a bottle of body wash.
I'm thinking this could possibly be heroin, so I'm going to go straight to a heroin narc field test. We're looking for it to turn a dark green colour. And we can see there, that's gone green.
That's 2 positive hits out of 3. This box, which contains a business shirt, could make it a hat trick.
And immediately I can see some kind of package. Oh, there we go. You can see that this is some kind of brownish powder. It's fairly rocky. All right, let's take a small sample of the powder. And there we go, immediately we've got a green colour. Okay, so from here I'm going to repackage, tape them up, and we'll send them on to the Federal Police. We're looking at about 400 grams of suspected heroin, and 3 hits in one day is really quite good.
Immigration believes Richard has been working illegally for his sister. He is now faced with having his tourist visa cancelled. But first, he has one last chance to plead his case.
Adat dan kebiasaan orang Indonesia.
Yeah, according to the traditions and the habits of Indonesians, all members of the family, it is compulsory for them to help out other members of the family without being paid, and they have to do it unconditionally.
Dan saya merasa menolong
And I feel that helping out family or even friends, I feel that that is not breaching anything, or it shouldn't be classified as wrongdoing.
It's important to note, even if you are just helping out family, someone else could have been paid to do that job that you were doing today. Okay?
Officers discuss all the details of Richard's case to decide if he has breached his visa conditions.
But he hasn't disputed the fact that he is working. He just considers it helping, and he considers that not breaching his conditions, and he later said that if he had been aware this is a breach, he wouldn't have done it. However, I'm satisfied there are grounds to cancel. It does breach his condition 8101, no work, and I'll go notify him now if you're okay with that.
Richard is now given the bad news.
After weighing up all the information available to me, I'm satisfied that the grounds for cancelling the visa outweigh the reasons for not cancelling. I've therefore decided to cancel your visa.
Immigration will now allow his sister, Mailya, to come in to learn of Richard's fate. But she is far from happy with the decision.
I swear to God, this is not fair. It's a brother helping their sister. Doesn't mean he's working. He never worked, he only helping me.
One of the clear indications that there's a definite breach here is that he said in the interview that he's run the people to work 10 to 15 times already just this month in the time that he's been here in Australia. He's only arrived about just over a month ago. So he's definitely, it's not just a one-off, it's a repeated action that he's doing regularly.
After saying his goodbyes, Richard will be escorted to a detention centre, along with all the other people caught with expired visas or breaching their visa conditions.